Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Capricorn. So Capricorn, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So Capricorn, I feel like you are in a very joyous place right now. It feels like your heart is being ignited, which it feels, to be honest, like a great departure from where you were. I feel like before what I'm seeing here in the reading, it feels like you were a little bit lost or a little bit not out of sorts, but just looking for something to be excited about, but not really finding any stimulant objective, right, or goal or something to go after. It's like something that excites you, something that really motivates you and stimulates you. But I feel like what is happening right now is that if you've been searching for this adventure, if you've been searching for this exciting new journey, here it is, right? Straight, with this Fool. And it's like the way that it fell on my lap, it was just claiming these two words. It's here, the new beginning, it's here, right? It's here, it's right on your lap. It's so close that because it's like you've been wondering, looking for these things all around you, looking for this new beginning, out there. It's like you haven't realized that the new beginning is here right on your lap. It's like it's falling on your lap. So the new beginning, it's here, Capricorn. It's here for you to just go on this new adventure, go on this new path. And how can you recognize that this new beginning is here if there's nothing that is really making you look down to your lap and realize that it's here, right? It's right in front of you. But it's like, it's not that you're distracted, as I said. It's like previous to the Fool, or so like before you notice that the new beginning is here, I feel like you are surveying around you, like surveying the landscape around you without finding anything, that was being highlighted in your eyes, in your perception. But when you look down and you realize that the new beginning is right where you are, it's like that's really intriguing. And the way to recognize that this is the new beginning, that yes, you have found it, not out there, but right here where you are, it's because the sun is showing me the signal. The signal is a sunny day. So, and it was beautiful because at first, before I saw the rest of the cards, I was literally thinking, that this could be this direct association with a sunny day, right? It's like you are in a sunny mood because it's a sunny day. It's something like that. But the reason why you weren't seeing this perhaps is because, you were not in the mood for going on an adventure, right? Maybe you wanted to just try to find other things that would fill that gap in a sense, right? But it's like nothing was really catching your attention or catching your eye. But here it is. It's like, it's here, right? It's here, the new beginning, the new adventure, it's here. And it's lifting your spirit, it's lifting your mood because it is a sunny day, right? And this could be literally like, as in the weather, right? The weather is favorable for this new adventure to begin. Maybe you had to wait for a sunny day so that you could go, so that you could, take off. But as I said, it's like the sun is more so like this upliftment, this it's just like feeling happy, feeling joyful, feeling joyous, right? This is where the joyous is just coming through in a very expansive way. But it's not necessarily, it's not just associated with the weather, because I feel like for this adventure to begin, it's not necessarily conditioned by the weather or by the climate or by the sun shining out there. It's literally shining inside of you the Queen of Wands is talking about the sun that is inside of you, right? So your solar plexus, like, and it's beautiful because the Queen of Wands, which is this fire in your belly, is being followed by the Queen of Cups. So it's kind of like you're turning on your own motor, right? It's like your engine inside of you is now just being ignited. It's being fueled, is brewing something that it's very exciting, that is like it's really moving you to go in a new direction. So there is this new adventure that you have been longing for, perhaps searching for the least, right? It's like maybe this is what you have been seeking, right? Something exciting, something like just a new adventure, a new goal, a new journey. So here it is. And when you realize that it's so close that you don't have to wait for anything, maybe you don't have to wait on the weather to change, right? It's like, because if you are this bright sun that is shining from within, it's like you have the creativity, you have the zest, you have the power, right? It's like it's in you, it's this vitality. This is like the turning on of this engine within you, right? It's like it's your vital force, it's your strength, it's your courage, it's your desire that is igniting your heart, right? So these two queens, Capricorn, are representing you. I mean, two sides of you. It's like first you have to, it's almost like I'm just thinking of like cooking, right? It's like in order for you to cook something new, right? It's like you need to first turn on the fire, right? It's like you need to turn on the fire. And it's like, yes, if the sun is out there shining, it's obviously, it's going to inspire you, let's say. It's going to motivate you so that you turn on this sun within you, right? It's like, you know, this is the, what is the word? It's not, what is the word? It's like flipping something, right? Flipping the switch, but it's not necessarily that. I'm trying to find the word. It's like turning on the stove, right? So it's like there's a button that you need to turn on, let's say. So that's like you turning on the fire, you turning on your creativity. It's like it's now just starting to pick up. And when it does, it's like after you turn on the fire, it's like it's going to cook the waters inside of you. It's going to start warming up your own energy, warming up your own emotions, right? So it's like it's like maybe you have been a little bit like lacking motivation, like a little bit, it's like, you know, when you are in that feeling where it's like when nothing really excites you and you're a little bit blue, you're a little bit down, it's like, it's not like you are sad or anything. It's just like you are in this inertia, right? It's like you don't feel anything, right? It's like you lack emotion in a sense, right? Or you lack excitement, you lack passion. But here, it's like, you know, this lack of emotional engagement is prior to this, because right now, realizing that this new beginning is here, it's like it's really literally perhaps falling on your lap. It's like every single piece that you need to start this cooking project, if that's the case for you, or, you know, just symbolically cooking something. It's like everything that you need, especially the initiative, right? That's the word that I was trying to find. It's like the initiative to begin. It's like it's here, and then it's like your sun, it's like when your inner sun is turned on, it's like maybe your inner mood is going to like it's like it's going to be highlighted by the weather, right? So it's almost like when you're happy, it's like it really doesn't matter if it's gray and gloomy outside. It's like you're going to feel excited, right? Because inside of you, it's like your heart, it's like your own emotions, it's like you're just going to be excited, right? So it's almost like you're going to see the sun shining even though there are clouds, or, you know, if it is like a really blue skies and sunny day type of weather, it's like you're going to enjoy it the most. It's like you're going to realize that this is kind of like this outer reflection of your inner mood, right? So, but this is all you. This is all kind of like this discovery that you had access to this new beginning all along, but you just needed to look at your own lap, especially because at the bottom here, it's wanting to be that guidance. It's like here you're discovering that it's like you can control the weather inside of you, right? It's like you have power over your own mood in a sense, because it's like once you turn on the fire, it's like that is going to immediately start warming up your heart. So it's like it's igniting your heart, right? Your heart is being ignited by this motivation, by this new project, by this initiative that you're taking to just go for this new endeavor, go for this new journey. And this is like just like this big smile, right? It's like you're not just smiling with your face, with your lips. It's like you're smiling with your own body. It's like your entire core is smiling for you, right? It's like your heart is smiling with you because of this. So you're being ignited. That's the bottom of this first row of 3 cards, right? The next row of 3 cards are talking about how can you manage these peaks of emotion, these peaks of excitement, desire, and passion without exhausting yourself, without using all of your fuel, right? Because it's like you're discovering that it's like when you feed this sun inside of you, it's like you can feed your own creativity, your own power to create, right? So this is like your passion in a sense that you are reigniting, but how to not let that burn you and how you don't let that be extinguished. Just slow down, enjoy the journey, enjoy the path, right? It's like this Knight of Pentacles is talking about, it's like allow the journey to teach you and allow it to go in a pace that you can enjoy every single step of the way. It's not because this is an exciting new beginning that perhaps you have been waiting and longing and wanting for a long time that you need to hurry up, that you need to rush into it as if you were, kind of like making up for a time that you have wasted. You have never wasted time, right? It's like this is very appropriate that you're realizing that this new beginning is here right now for you, because it's like it's so right. It's like it's so accessible, right? It's like it's falling right on your lap. So it's like there is no way that you can miss this. But in order to use, it's almost like in order to maintain this good mood, this upliftment, this sunny weather inside of you, right? Despite what's happening around you, what's happened outside of you, outside of your control, outside of these internal conditions that you're more in control of, it's like just slow down, Capricorn, because this way it's like you're going to be able to enjoy more the road ahead of you, right? It's like you're going to be able to smell the flowers and just literally just make the most of this new journey. And as a consequence, in a sense, it's like you're going to last longer, right? The Nine of Wands is talking about how can you endure in this path without exhausting yourself, right? If we think of the burdens, the heaviness, literally the exhaustion of the traditional Nine of Wands, it's like that could be a consequence if you realize that you have a lot of energy that was stored inside of you wanting to be expressed, to be created. But again, it's like it goes through the heart. The heart is also being ignited. So it's almost like don't burn. It's like if you turn on this fire too much to the point that it creates like a burden to your heart, it's almost like your heart is going to melt, it's going to burn. It's like you're going to feel depleted, right? It's like you won't be able to enjoy every single step of the way. So there is this indication here, it's like a recommendation, let's say, or a suggestion, just to slow down so that you can last longer in this new journey. Yes, it is exciting. It's like it's just motivating you to the point that you haven't felt like this good or this light or this inspired in such a long way that you want to just enjoy everything, right, until the very last. But this guidance coming from these two cards are just talking about like, learn how to distribute the energy, the excitement, each step of the way. It's like, don't want to rush, because it's like that's going to end your fuel very quickly, and that's not what you want, right? It's like so that you can keep on going, right? Because there's a lot ahead of you, and you can, you know, I haven't been talking too much about the path of flowers that I usually see with the Nine of Wands, but here it is, right? It's almost like the flowers are there, but you need to stop and smell them. Otherwise, you're just going to pass through and you're just not going to realize that they're there. So it's almost like you're not going to enjoy this new path, you see? So it's like, yes, it is exciting, but enjoy the flowers that are there, right? And it's almost like this is not a hurdle. This is not supposed to be a challenge. It's like slowing down. It's not going to diminish or take the value or take the like the excitement of the experience. It's actually the opposite, and especially because the Two of Swords is coming at the very end here, but it's coming reversed. What this was talking about to me, and just reiterating the fact that this Fool card fell right on my lap and I looked down, this was the same emphasis. It's like the same way that you discovered that this Fool, this opportunity, this initiative was right there on your lap. You just needed to look down and realize that it wasn't out there, but rather it was here. This is the same thing that this Two of Swords is talking about. It's like, yes, here you're going to be able to enjoy like this very broad horizon, right? It's like this completely uncharted territory, right, with the Fool. So you haven't been this excited about something new in a while, but now that it's here, it's like you can feed the sun. It's almost like the sun can be this endless, powerful fuel for your energy, for your creativity. But if you don't stop and smell the flower, it's like you have to look down, right? This is what the Two of Swords is talking about. It's like, look down, look at your feet. It's like, look at where you're standing. Each step that you take, every step that you take is really, really crucial, because it's like there are so many different flowers along the way that if you rush into this new path, it's like you're going to miss it entirely, right? You won't be able to see it, but it's like it's supposed for you to see it. It's like you're meant to slow down and smell the flowers and look at your feet. And like I'm seeing like somebody like literally removing the shoes and just like what is the word? It's like making their feet like just go into the earth, right? It's like just as if you were like what is the word? tucking your feet into the earth, right? It's like just let the earth be absorbed by your souls, right? By the soles of your feet, maybe by your soul, like literally to get to your soul, to feed your soul with creativity. It's like allow the presence of every single step of this new journey, and do not interpret this as a challenge, but allow this to be like this refueling of your own joy, right? The joy of being spontaneous, and stop, you know, for a second to just don't worry about where you're going or where you're going to arrive. It's like just allow yourself to be where you are, wherever you are, right? It's like you don't need a destination. There is no emphasis here on the destination. There's just this guidance of enjoying every step of the way. It's like look down, look at your feet, just keep your feet really connected to the ground, right? Smell the flowers, see the flowers coming alive, right? It's like your steps are making them blossom in a sense, because you're bringing the light. The light of the sun is also feeding this path of flowers. So it's almost like it's simultaneous. It's like once you realize that this is not going to end, this fuel is meant to be always there, always reboosting you with a lot of joy and happiness. It's like you're also bringing light to the terrain and to this territory, and it's like you're transmuting in a sense you know, all of the negative and dense energy into these blooming flowers. So it's almost like what was not perceived, right, maybe by others and, you know, exceptionally by you, it's like now you are being, it's like your steps are being the facilitator of this, these blooming flowers, right? It's like you're making them visible, right? It's like, but you have to slow down to perceive all of these very subtle details, right? That is like, all of these subtle details are enmeshed and embedded in your own presence and grounding, and just like being there, right? Fully just enjoying it. It's like you don't have to worry about seeing the wide horizon. It's like if you just pay attention to what is right underneath your feet and just be there, it's like just, oh, it's so good, right? The feeling that I'm having is so good. It's like this is just going to inspire you even more. So slow down, allow your heart to be ignited, and just keep on enjoying this path. So Capricorn, I am going to pull more cards for you, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.